Is here. He needs help. You will agree with that, won't you?
Good morning. Of course, we need to expand the base. We need to expand the base of the campaign.
No, he needs help with the campaign, not putting his foot in his mouth, not inflicting wounds upon himself.
Here's the thing, Stuart. The same thing that's been negative over the last few days is the thing that got him here. The fact that he's someone who's able to speak off the cuff, able to, when Brussels happens, to call into the morning shows without having 37 conference calls and then a prepared speech like Hillary Clinton. That's what got him where he is now.
You don't think that the public, the voting public, is getting a little tired of it? It's a little old, don't you think?
Well, not in New York, right? Ashley just gave us the numbers. Not in Maryland, where he's at 41%, up by about 10 points. In California, up by 7 points. He's doing really, really well from the states here on out. Wisconsin is a purple state. It's an unusual state. It's a state the GOP has not won since 1984 with Ronald Reagan. So let's not give it more credence and more importance than it should have.
Now, he's hiring people to help with what is going to be probably a contested election. That's the fight for delegates. He wants seasoned professionals to be on the floor at the convention in Cleveland and figure out how he's going to win, because he may not win on the first ballot, which means a contested election, which means big trouble, big fight for the delegates.
If you look at the numbers going from here until the convention, he's got a straight path to 1237. He can absolutely get there. If he doesn't, and if he's short by about 50 or even 75, Stuart, there will be 6 weeks between the last primary and the convention where you can negotiate and get those delegates. The unbound 150, maybe as many as 323 unbound, depending what happens with Rubio is trying to hold his delegates. So there's a lot of time to wrangle those delegates onto your side.
But there are 150 delegates to the convention who are, as you say, unbound.
Unbound.
They can vote for anybody.
Right.
It's their call.
Exactly. It's the delegates' call.
Everybody's going to be hanging on every word they say in those 6 weeks between the last primary and the convention.
Right, but if you are at 1,200, say, as Trump is, and Cruz is at 700 or 800, and I don't think Cruz gets that many, Trump will, of course, have a much better thing, much better offer to those delegates saying, listen, I'm the likely president. Come with me, get me over the line, and then let's work together to make this country better.
So why doesn't Donald Trump make overtures to Cruz people and Rubio people and Kasich people in advance of this floor fight for delegates? Why doesn't he make nice? Why doesn't he try to unify the party a bit more? You see Donald Trump, even today, the man is out there going, Lion Ted, and insult across the board.
Well, as far as Ted Cruz goes, that ship has sailed. With Rubio also. That has gotten personal.
So why does
both
he do
sides.
It still?
But with Kasich, there has not been as much personal attacks from Kasich or to Kasich.
Why does he still do it with Cruz and Rubio?
Well, Cruz has brought it onto himself. And in New York, it's hurt Cruz. And again, look at the numbers. Cruz went to the Bronx, got booed. I don't know what Cruz is thinking coming to New York. He should try to focus on further states. But I'm not his supporter, so I'm not giving him advice.
Wouldn't you be more comfortable if Donald Trump were making some overtures towards the rest of the Republican Party? Wouldn't you?
Absolutely, but it doesn't mean having to do it to Ted Cruz personally. You have to go and make those overtures to the voters.
It does mean stop calling him Lion Ted, doesn't it?
I think Lion Ted's stock. People like it.
You've got a smile on your face, Boris, but I'm not so sure it belongs there. Boris Epshteyn, everyone, thank you very much indeed. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Hillary Clinton.